It's Wingardium Leviosa. Oh my god. Any other Harry Potter fans out there? Because I just recently found out what my house class is, and I'm a fucking Hufflepuff. Oh well. Alright. What is up, my fellow hip hop heads and music lovers in general? My name is G-Vens, and welcome back to my channel. Here we are, Friday, and I am here with another special request. Now, I usually don't do requests on Fridays because that's when like new stuff like usually comes out. But today, there wasn't any artist that I listened to at least that came out with an album today. So I said, might as well let me get this special request. Sorry, let me review this request today because I mean it did come out today. So excuse me. So yeah, I said might as well. It's a new album that came out today, so let's get started. So this is an album called Phantoms, and it is by an a Canadian boy band or pop band, whatever. I don't want to call them a boy band, but it's a Canadian pop band, and they're called Marianas Trench. First things first, I've never listened to this band. I never even heard of this band before. This was actually requested by one of you guys, so this wasn't requested by someone who I personally know. It's somebody in the comment section. So yeah, man. Hope you uh thanks for requesting. I never had anybody else request music for me. So thanks for the request, man. But anyways, like I said, I never heard of this band before. This was my first time listening to their music. But I gotta be honest with you guys. This album is actually really fucking good. I'm not if you know me on a personal level, or if you've been following me like since January on YouTube, you would know that I'm not like that big on pop music. I don't usually listen to pop, at least not as much as I used to. Back as a little kid when I wanted to sing before I hit puberty and couldn't have a singing voice anymore. I listened to like a bunch of like pop music. I used to listen to Bruno Mars and all that shit. But then I guess as I grew older, I sort of fell out of it, and like it's not that I don't listen to pop music anymore today. I definitely do, but as I said before, it has to be a very specific artist to like get me into them. You know, like it has to be something different, like something different that I haven't heard in the pop like industry before. And after listening to these guys, they're really fucking great. So what I know about them is I do know that their album that came out in 2015. Yeah, that's another thing. These guys haven't dropped an album since 2015, so it's been like 5 years, I think, and like I'm pretty sure all their fans have been waiting for like, you know, some new Marianas Trench music. But their fourth studio album that came out in 2015, they made a tribute to like the 1980s, because like when you look at their cover, like it looks like very similar to like the Goonies movie poster, and a lot of it was like a lot of like 80s like inspired just a whole 80s vibe. And so on this one, think of it as like a whole like haunted house sort of vibe. I know it's not October, it's March. It's the first day of March, and there's already some spooky shit happening because like what I found out at least. I did my research on these guys because I like wanted to have some knowledge before I said anything else. Well, like before I turned this camera on and like said something else. Um, but as far as I know, this album was inspired by Edgar Allan Poe. They got inspired by him. They got inspired by his his scary stories. I don't really know much about Edgar Allan Poe to like know if they like took his ideas well and turned them into like this album well. Like I think I've only heard one Edgar Allan Poe story in my whole life. But anyways, they did take inspiration from, you know, Edgar Allan Poe's stories and like his like whole like idea of madness, because I do know like he like goes into this theme of madness so many times. And this is what you, and like this is what you usually hear in this album. It's only 42 minutes long. It only has 10 tracks. But every song is like it starts kind of slow and like peaceful and like kind of like, oh, nothing is gonna happen, and then as you continue to listen to the song, it goes to like shit just went down, or like it got really like intense real quick, 0 to 100 real quick, as the cool kids say these days. A lot of their topics, like a really like main theme throughout the album is like death and dying. Like they talk about that a lot, and to be honest, I was like sitting on the couch in my living room, and I was just like thinking while listening to the songs. I was just like, god damn, it's some fucking deep ass shit. Like I was it made me think, and that's something that every album should make anybody do, like make you think and all that stuff. But even though like they do talk about some pretty dark topics and like some pretty depressing shit, um, they managed to do it with with like a really uplifting like tone. Like I'm not gonna lie, like you wouldn't know these these songs were supposed to be deep if you didn't listen to the lyrics, because if you just listen to the sound, it sounds all uplifting, and like the tone of their voice, it sounds like really uplifting and happy. But if you listen to the words, um you can really like tell, like, you know, they're really passionate about this type of stuff, and like they're like, you know, digging deeper into like death and dying, and like, you know, kind of like, I guess, to like make it more of like a coping mechanism for like dying and death and all that, which I know like dying is something that nobody likes to talk about, like, and it's understandable, you know, nobody wants to think about dying or like when death is gonna happen. But I think, you know, sometimes it's important to talk about it. And these guys definitely did it well. um, and that's pretty much all I can say about them for now. Like I said, not a really big pop guy, but this is the fucking good shit right here. I really enjoyed it so much. So yeah, shout out to Marina's Trench. These guys have mad talent. You know, production value is great in this album, and I hope they continue to do more music. Hopefully they don't take a long ass time again, but we'll see. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys like it. This was requested by, shit, sorry dude, I'm really bad with names. Aaron Randolph. I hope I said your name right, dude. I'm sorry, but once again, dude, thanks for requesting this. Um, it was really good music. Like I really enjoyed it, dude. So thank you. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram down below. DM me for requests, or like even put a request in the comment sections. I know, like, you guys probably don't have like Instagram, so like definitely feel free to put a request down in the comment section below, and you know, I will see it. I read every comment. um, Go ahead and follow Marina's Trench on Instagram down below if you want. Go give them love. Go give them support. Go listen to their new album today. It's really great. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to stay happy.